Hi, this is Julia Harris, a.k.a. Julia the Realtor with Beachfront Realty.
And I'm Dr. Karen Jones-Lewis, licensed real estate broker with K1 Realty Group.
We would like you to join us every first and third Saturday at 12 noon on Today in Real Estate.
Good morning, good afternoon, WMBM listeners. Welcome to Today in Real Estate radio show. I am Dr. Karen Lewis. I'm your licensed real estate broker, owner of K1 Realty Group, where we specialize in new construction and investment properties and selling your home. Contact information is 305-323-1556. Facebook K1 Realty Group, and my YouTube is Karen Jones Lewis. Instagram KA1JA1 Real Estate. Now the numbers for calling on our show today. Dade is 305-953-9626. Broward 954-525-1490. And I have to give out that toll-free number, 888-599-WMBM. We want to thank you for tuning in with us, whether you're on your radio, your internet, or you've downloaded the WMBM app. You know, we always say we know that the home buying process is joy and pain if you don't go and do the right thing. But because we want you to have more joy than pain, so don't forget to join us every first and third Saturday at 12 p.m. This is a place where we educate you through the process, whether you are a buyer or seller, and a show where we can have fun. We can laugh through the process. Well, seems like today, WMBM listeners, I got that seat that I call the hot seat, but it's all good. I think they put my name on it permanent, but I'll go ahead and I'll take it. It's all good in the neighborhood. It's all right. Let me see what we have going on. Well, I'm ready to talk, but we do have with me Kay Brunson. And we have Shani Curry St. Ville all the way live via phone, but that's all good too. Kay, go ahead. Introduce yourself.
Hello, listeners. My name is Kay Brunson. I'm a realtor with K1 Realty Group. I'm here with Dr. Karen and Shani, and we're going to have an awesome day today.
All right. Shani.
Hey. Good morning. Good afternoon. It is a beautiful day in South Florida. It looks like a wonderful day to be shopping for some real estate. I am Shani Curry St. Ville. I will be sharing with you some credit tips. And if you like this show, you can watch me on CBS 4 on Mondays, and I'll be giving even more money tips so that you can make sure that you're always adding some value to your purse or your wallet.
So, Shani, you on every Monday?
Every Monday, right?
Okay, perfect.
Every Monday, but specifically this Monday, I won't be on because most of the focus right now is surrounding the shooting, so they want to make sure that they get ample coverage. So things like that will be like an outlier, but if you're just a faithful CBS 4 viewer, then you will never miss me when on a Monday I am on and they're not talking about something like the storm or something of the sort like that, the storm or something, some catastrophic event that kind of changes the news. Otherwise, I'm there on Mondays at 7 p.m. talking about your money and how to manage it better.
Yeah, that's sad. That was such a sad situation, the shooting, and our prayers go out to those people, the teachers, the students, and so on.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Before we get this show started for real, I have a few announcements that I have to make. All right. Number one, my husband, he thinks that he can get some free advertising. But like the older people say, I reckon he can.
I reckon.
All right, this is an announcement. Calling all fishermen. This is outside of real estate. Calling all fishermen. Yankee Cap is having a 3-day and 2-night private charter to the Dry Tortuga fishing trip. Maximum 18 persons leaving August 14. For more information, contact Ike Lewis, 786-302-5561. 786-302-5561. Kay and Shani, I did go fishing. I know Shani's husband liked to fish, so on, and the boys. But the last time I went, I think I took Dramamine. That's what it is. And I slept for 2 weeks. No more for me. So that's the announcement today. All right, so here's something we have going on, K1 Realty Group listeners. We have 2 kiosks, one at Broward Mall and one at Cora Square Mall. And listen to this. The good news is, well, let me say great news. We are going to be opening a kiosk at Pembroke Lakes Mall.
Yes, K1 Realty.
Yes, so all I can say is but God, not Karen, but God. So we want you to stop by and tell us hello and that you heard about the kiosk on WMBM. All right, so don't forget that. All right, now, so commercials, announcements over. We can get this show on the road. Well, let me go back again. I take that back. Last show, Shani and Kay, we had a caller call in. Ed, he called in last week. He said, you don't need to hire an expert. Ed, feel free to give us a call back. Date 305-953-9626. Broward 954-525-1490. Toll free 888-599-WMBM. We would love to hear what you had to say because it was time running out. Okay? So, Shani, well, Kay, I done talked a lot. I think I got to breathe a little bit. Kay, you want to start with the first question we have for Shani?
Hey, Shani. Good morning. We had
Morning.
such an awesome time on the last credit information that we were giving out, and we just wanted to jump right into it. And of course, we wanted to know, like, if we have a person who credit is just almost there, they're looking to buy a house and they just need to get that credit score up within 30 to 45 days because their lease is going to be up, and they're looking to put in the notice that they're going to be leaving the apartment soon. What are some things that we can do or that person can do to get their credit pushed up within at least 30 days right away?
Well, the first thing that they can do right in those 30 days, if they're a couple of inches apart, is number one, I stressed this last week, is just to make sure that there are absolutely no late payments. So that's number one. Make sure that you're not late, because that anything that you have done to maneuver yourself. And for me, because my life is so busy, I have a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old, a business, a husband, and I like to do my lashes. I told y'all that already. So the main thing in the midst of juggling all of that, you have to, with bills and all those different things. So the best thing to do is to put things on auto payment. Even if you put them on auto payment for the minimum payment and decide that you're going to pay a larger payment, at the end of the month, the middle of the month, whatever the case may be, but make sure that you don't have any late payments. I think one of the things that I like to stress is if you think about the credit bureau not necessarily as an entity, but you think about it as it being a person, you would know how to maneuver it a little bit more effectively. When you give it a personality, I like to look at the credit bureau as my aunt, right? Your mother is way more forgiving than your aunt because you're your mother's child, but you're not your aunt's child. So she may love you, she may want the best for you. However, you don't want to overextend that relationship too much abusively because she's not your mother. So if you give the credit bureau the personality of your auntie, you would deal with it a little bit more better. So say, for instance, if you ask your aunt, hey, can I borrow $1,500 until my tax return comes in? I know that it's going to come in. I got the advance pay and all this different stuff. Well, Taxi, she honors you. She gives you the $1,500 because she wants you to help you out. Don't want you to be late on your rent or your car payment or your child's school, whatever the case may be. But tax season comes and goes. And for whatever reason, you don't make good on your word and pay your auntie back her money. Okay? So now you got to live the whole rest of the year dealing with how you dealt with your auntie. So if you stop by her, if you go to her house for what's coming up, Easter is coming up, she's going to be looking at you with a side eye because she's going to tell other people that you have not given her your money. Right?
Correct.
So if you give the credit bureau a personality as opposed to looking at it as this entity, you will know how to deal with it better. So you'll know, hey, listen, auntie, I'm not going to be able to pay you on the 3rd, but I can pay you on the 5th. Let me make sure that I have your money coming out. This is the minimum. I'm going to pay you this minimum $25, but at the end of the month, I'm expecting this, so I'll be able to give you additionally. So keep in mind, no one wants to give money to someone who does not have the propensity to pay it back. So that's how you deal with credit. That's it in a nutshell. So if you're dealing with it in 30 days, you need to get all your aunties to stop talking about you to all the other credit bureaus, okay?
Give me my payment.
All your aunties.
Hey, Shani.
Okay?
Hey, Shani.
Okay?
Shani, I was trying to figure out, as you were talking, when you said, look at the credit bureaus with the personality and say your aunt. So I was thinking to myself, okay, if it was me, who would I look at the credit bureau like? I'm not sure if it would be my aunt. I have to find that person. As you were talking, I didn't identify, but that's something I'm going to think about.
Okay,
I will.
Think about someone who could be, okay, say for instance, right now you're expanding on your business, your real estate business is working very well for you, and now you have these kiosks, right? So you're building that relationship, you're expanding it and things like that. So the last thing you need to do is be late on your payment with that landlord, right? That's the last thing you need to do, because if you're late, somebody else might get your spot. Okay? And furthermore, they're not going to see you as a reputable person, like you don't know what you're doing. So give it personality. Stop looking at it as a corporation. Look at it as a person, and you'll deal with it much better. You'll deal with it much better. Because if you just think about it as a business, they'll get their money when they get their money, then your credit gonna always look funny. But if you give it a personality, I need to respect this person, I'm building a relationship with this person, and the credit bureau is a lot like your auntie. It's not as forgiving. It's not forgiving. Just because you wait until the next tax season to give your auntie back her $1,500, she's never going to forget, okay? She gonna tell your mama and all her other friends, okay?
Right.
All right?
I got you.
But when you correlate it and you think about all the other bureaus, she going to tell all the other bureaus, okay, listen, don't loan that girl no money. She going to be late.
Don't learn.
And she will take a whole year. So, and if someone can't trust you with a $5,000 credit card loan, a $15,000 credit card loan, then they don't think that they can trust you with a $150,000 loan, a $348,000 loan. And those are what the average price is to get, a decent sized house here in South Florida. So start giving the credit bureau personality, and then you won't be as intimidated by it. You won't be as frustrated and irritated by it. You'll see it as a person.
I love that. Okay, you were going to say something?
And it's a good, your scenario is awesome because it actually makes it more realistic to someone that's not in your profession and makes it understandable. And so when you say things of that nature, as far as for how your aunt looks at you and how, your landlord looks at you as far as for payments and things of that nature, it sounds like that may be a component to a credit score almost, like your aunt or your landlord is giving you a credit score. So how does late payments correlate to credit scores and things of that particular nature?
So what it means numerically, for you, if you're late on one of your credit card payments, it can range depending on what type of trade line. So obviously you're going to be penalized a lot greater. Someone who is late on their car payment versus someone who is late on a credit card bill. So those scores can range anywhere from 35 to 50 points. And it's not just one time, so each and every single time that you were late. So if we gave, hypothetically speaking, we decided to say you were late 3 times on your car payment last year, don't look at it score dropping 50 times. Look at it, it's dropping 150 points, okay?
Wow.
So you already, your credit score already look like the time. It's already 5:30. Hello. And you lost 150. Now you're looking like 4:30.
Really exactly.
For cars to be decent, you at least need to be looking like 6:30 or 7 p.m.
And so,
if your credit look like the school time, you gotta work on it.
You sound, Shani, you sound hyped up. Did you have some wheatgrass or something? Wheatgrass.
I love the energy. I love the energy.
I had a long day today, so I had to make sure that I had my fiber
I love
and
it.
I had my finances together to make it through this entire day. You hear me?
I hear you. That's what made me say
Yes.
that. All right, so my question is, what time frame constitutes old debt and should you pay off? So that's a twofold question.
Okay, so a lot of people are getting your taxes right now. You're getting your taxes, and for
Correct.
those of you that want to become homeowners, you're probably thinking,
Yes.
okay, listen, let me take this bulk of money, and if I just pay my auntie off, right, the correlation auntie credit bureau, if I go ahead and pay these debts off, maybe they will just leave me alone, and my credit score will go up, okay? So when it comes to that, you're right and you're wrong, right? You're right and you're wrong. You're right because anytime you owe your auntie $1,500 and you finally give it to her, she's going to be happy because now you don't owe her anymore.
Right.
But she has a bad taste in her mouth because it took you an entire year to pay her back. You were sight unseen. She didn't see you. She didn't hear from you. So therefore, she has a negative taste in her mouth. It is highly likely that your auntie will never let you borrow $1,500 again. In fact, she ain't probably going to let you borrow no more money in this life, okay? It ain't going to happen. So the credit bureaus are going to operate the same way. So if you get your tax return and you go ahead and pay down all these debts, yes, it will increase your credit score because you no longer owe Citibank, you no longer owe City Furniture, you no longer owe Fingerhut, you no longer owe Santander, you no longer owe any of those people. So they are happy that finally they've gotten their money. But they're just like your auntie. They still going to hold that negative information on your credit report about you, right? And your credit score is built 35% of your payment history. So if you have all that, she finally paid us $1,500, but she was late in April, she was late in March, she was late in August. That information ain't going nowhere. It's in your auntie memory. She saw you for Christmas and your kids had on some new shoes. Oh, they got on new shoes and she still ain't giving me my money. That's the credit bureau.
so those late payments.
She on your Facebook page. Oh, I see they went on vacation. They still ain't giving me my money. That is the credit bureau. So finally, when they give you your money, two things is going to happen. Yes, you finally paid me my money. Great. I'm happy. I'm thankful. Finally. But I'm never going to forget you to pay me my money.
Wow.
I'm never going to forget that. And I'm going to tell all my friends. Right, so just because you gave me my money does not necessarily mean that your score is going to quadruple and you're going to see it go up.
Wow.
Also, just like your auntie, finally, you paid her back. She finally done calmed down. This girl done paid me my money, praise the Lord. I ain't got to talk about that no more. But before you're able to go back to her house, or, just have a more cordial relationship with her, that's going to take some time for you to rebuild that. Don't think just because you gave her money back that the relationship is as it was. That's how the credit bureau is. Some people go ahead and pay their debt and think their score is going to jump up 35, 40 points within that month, and it doesn't happen.
Wow.
You are getting a false sense of what will happen when you give those people their money, which is why I'm not always promoting for that to be the first thing for you.
We have a caller.
In the
Shani.
drain.
Shani, hold one moment. We have a caller. Caller?
Sure.
Yes, hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. What about yourself?
Oh, man, if I be any better, I'd be in heaven right now.
Oh, wow.
If you did, you be in heaven right now. Amen. All right.
Heaven on earth.
Listen, my name is Lee Brown. I called a week ago, and I got cut off there because we were coming to the end of your show. You remember that?
Your name Lee Brown? I thought you were Ed.
Lee Brown.
All right, Lee Brown. You sound like that man. What's that movie? Lee Brown. I can't remember the name of it, but it was a movie with that.
I know what it
You
was.
know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's called I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker.
No. I'm going to get you, sucker. No. I know what it's called. It was in the church, and they were robbing the church.
Oh, yeah, Lee Brown.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Listen,
Okay, let's go.
I was telling you guys that I had a credit score of about 518, and I went to a credit score of 714 in just under a year. They got books out there where you can fix your credit score. It shows you how to do it. You don't necessarily have to go to no agency.
There's a lot going on.
I found out that most of the agencies, basically what they do, they may eliminate your debt, but it's only going to be temporary just for you, long enough for you to get to their house buying process. But if you don't take care of them debts, they're going to be right back on your credit report. Most of the agencies is there basically to make money off you. I'm telling you, it's something you can do yourself. I done it for myself. I fixed it myself. I did basically the same thing the agency would do. I will call and I will settle my debt. I will get my credit card balances down to under 30%. I will pay off the my credit report.
There's a lot of noise in the background. I'm struggling to hear you.
Hold on, I got you on speaker. You hear me now?
I hear you very well now. Hello, caller?
Yeah, you hear me now?
Very well.
Okay, like I was saying, that basically you can fix your credit yourself. You don't need one of those credit reporters. You don't need one of those credit fix and repair agencies.
Okay, so what you're really saying, stay on the phone with me. What you're saying is that instead of someone hiring someone to take care of their credit, to repair their credit or restore their credit, they can do it themselves. Is that
that's okay? They can do it themselves. They got books that's out there how to fix your credit. It shows you exactly step one, step by step, how to fix your credit. Like I said, I had a credit score of about 518, and now I have excellent credit. My credit score now is 716. And I bought my house, because of my credit. I would not even put anything down. I didn't have to put anything down. Right now, my credit is excellent. It's a secret.
So
the secret that you have to do, first of all, is that you have to pay down those credit card balances to like 30%, or if more, or you can put them either under 30%. The more the better.
Okay, so we got the gist of that. Lee, you should have been in the studio today. But let me just share it. You said something, and you said that you corrected your credit. Now, when somebody hires someone to do their credit, what makes theirs temporary and yours permanent? What transpired?
Okay, because this is what happened. Most of the real estate company have an outside source, a credit fixer who they work with, and basically what that person's going to do is that he's going to temporarily settle some of your debt just to raise up your score. But after you move into that house,
no, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true information. That's not true. Your scenario is very specific, and it's really good that it worked out for you. But some people are very busy and they don't have the time. I'm actually in the profession. I have never sold any debt that belongs to my client to anyone. I do not have the skill set to even do something like that. So what you're talking about is an anomaly. It does happen, but it is not the frequency of this industry. So the largest part, I understand what you're saying, and I'm glad you had a success story, but it's very equivalent to someone who decides to treat their own root canal. So some people, yes, if I go to Whole Foods and I use all the ingredients that they use, maybe I could have a success rate, but it's not probable.
Okay.
So Lee, we're gonna thank you for calling in, and I'm gonna respond to that with Shani. Kay and we're gonna take that from there. But awesome information, and it is awesome that you had a success story. I mean, if I had to work doing credit repair or getting my credit with my schedule, I don't know if I have the time to do it. Not saying that I can't do it, but I don't have the time to send out the letters or even sit down and read the book on that when I have so many other books that I need to read to grow my business. But we're going to take, thank you for calling.
Okay, no problem.
Shani, go ahead. Thanks a million. Shani?
No, but it is wonderful. I mean, it's wonderful. It is wonderful when you can do things for yourself, if you can paint your house for yourself, if you can clean your own house, if you can do all of those things, if you can do all those things, that's great. That works out for you very well. However, if you have a busy life, if you are a nurse, if you are a doctor, you're an attorney, you're a teacher, you have your profession, you're balancing your business, you're building your children, you're running the church board, whatever it is that you may be doing, that may it may not allow you to have the time for you to be able to implement those systems. Do they happen? Yes. Mm-hmm. The way how I understood how to even repair credit and know that it actually works is because I did it myself. I purchased my first home when I was 21 years old. I did not have anything in my name but a $15,000 card. That's all that I had. I did not generate a whole lot of student loan debt when I was in college. I did not use my I did not use my refund. I did not use my refund that I got from financial aid to supplement my income. So I graduated with $14,000 in student loan debt versus some of my peers who graduated with 30, 40, 50, 60, some of them $100,000 in student loan debt. So when you have those situations going on, then you typically can't manage all of it, depending on how much debt. So for me, I didn't have that much debt to get rid of. It was a very easy situation. I had to do things to build my credit. I think at that point, I might have had a couple of things on my credit as relates to some old stale medical records, things like that was kind of dragging my score down. So I had to communicate with them to have that stuff removed away from my credit report. So it really all has to do with your time allocation. It really depends on what's on your credit. Some of my clients, they have repossessions on their credit. That's not something that someone, without a deep level of study can know how to remove off their credit. Some of my clients have bankruptcies on their credit. That's not something that they have the skill set to go ahead and remove versus someone who has studied it, knows the jargon, knows the language. But I am not for DIY. I am not against DIYs for anything. I am totally in agreement with DIY if you know what you're doing. But for me, if I'm going to paint a room in my house, that's going to take me about 3 weeks, okay? I more than likely am just going to pay somebody the $75 to paint that wall, and then I'm going to move on with my life.
All right. So, Shani, it's our downtime. So if you were in the studio, we got one more minute. So anyway, give out your number because it's that time. Thank you.
Oh, wow. We went to the time.
Yes. Give out your contact information.
My contact information is, you can reach me on the web at pursempowerment.com. You can reach me on any social media platform as Purse Empowerment. If you would like to schedule a free consultation over the phone, if you have some credit questions, you can schedule a free 15-minute consultation. If you feel that I've already looked at my credit, I don't have the time to work on it myself, and I just would like to get a better understanding of how to maneuver, then you can book a 1-hour session on my website. That's Purse Empowerment. You can give me a call at 954-394-0532. Again, 954-394-0532. And, of course, you can watch me on Monday, CBS 4, telling you how to add more value to your purse or your wallet.
I said 1 or 2 minutes, not 30. But thank you for that.
That was 30 seconds, honey. That was 30 seconds.
Thank you for that. Kay, give us a takeaway.
This show is always awesome. The credit information is awesome. Shani and Dr. Karen is awesome. And just one thing that I just wanted to emphasize on what Shani said is late payments. Make sure that we're very careful with making our payments late and that we make them on time. But again, my name is Kay Bronson. I am a realtor with K1 Realty. If you want to contact me, my number is 954-559-5919. And my email is k@k1realtygroup.com.
Thanks for listening. I'm your host, Dr. Karen Lewis, on Today in Real Estate Radio.
Hi, this is Julia Harris, a.k.a. Julia the Realtor with Beachfront Realty.
And I'm Dr. Karen Jones Lewis, licensed real estate broker with K1 Realty Group.
We would like you to join us every first and third Saturday at 12 noon on Today in Real Estate.